Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Global Awesome Healers Training Summit Season 7. This week we have for you Third Eye Ascension as channeled by the expert himself. Earlier today, many of you took a quiz to find out what you tend to lean towards, logic or intuition. Our expert gave you scores and, with his psychic expertise, shared a few more insights with you. For instance, O follows intuition at 35% and relies on logic and reasoning for the most part, as that is where he feels confident. And M, who is 45% intuitive and tries to rely on intuition, but maybe because of a lack of faith in it, tends to get confused, leading to procrastination on critical issues. At the same time, there is B, for example, who follows intuition 70% of the time, yet faces issues when it comes to critical decision making under pressure. Now, understand this was only an awareness building exercise for you to see which side you tend to lean on and the importance of finding a balance and increasing your capabilities as well. With what will you be able to do this? Goes without saying, third eye ascension, with which you learn to heal yourself and others using three powerful symbols for physical, emotional, and hormonal clearance. People who have learned this have resolved deep rooted issues for themselves. M has been able to stop her anxiety medication and is living a more balanced family life today. A, whose fears were so debilitating, she couldn't step out of her house for years. Forget stepping out. She now travels within the country and internationally. B was able to save himself from being scammed out of a huge amount of money. And a boy thought to be lost at sea and likely dead was found as his aura, though dull, was visible and the search for him stayed consistent. Amazing, isn't it? And in case anyone is still wondering, third eye, the point, the center for intuition and psychic abilities, what is this physical, emotional, and hormonal clearing symbols got to do with it? Well, that is what you will not only get to understand, but experience for yourselves all this week with energetic clearings, aura checking, telepathy, and more, lots more. The expert bringing all this for us is a born intuitive who, while having a 30-year successful corporate career, was also coming into awareness about the power of the mind and how life can be changed for the better with little steps taken with the help of intuition. Having downloaded and channeled many modalities, he keeps expanding his body of work and constantly sharing it with one and all. And for right now, whether your reasoning is saying, logically, this is when the speaker is coming in, or your intuition is saying, feels like we're about to meet the expert, both would be correct. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the expert who wants to help you tune into your powers and live your life in miracles. Deepakk Rising Honey. Hi, Deepakk. Welcome in.
Thank you so much, Neelu, for a beautiful, I would say, a fantastic summing up, not a beautiful, fantastic, fabulous summing up of the whole thing. Yes. So, yes, Third Eye Ascension course has been a very dear one to me because that was the first process which came into my awareness. And somewhere I would say that Mahavatar Babaji, first when he came to me, he gave me the awareness that yes, you can do it, because I also was aware that there is a lot of dearth of Indian modalities within, so I think that was somewhere my motivation to go forward. So just maybe taking you a bit into the past, where why I got into this, this healing I don't know whether I call it profession. This is my passion. This is my life purpose, soul purpose, or whatever you call it. So yes, initially I was stuck with a negative vibe, I would say that way. So I was attacked by some energy, and it was a black magic attack. So that basically brought me from the corporate into this kingdom altogether. And so that was something like a very 8 to 9 months of experience, which was very damaging for me at that moment. But yes, if I look at it in hindsight today, that was something which was happening for my highest good. So one thing which I have, written like on that stone, you can say patthar pe laki, whatever you call it. So it is written in stone for me, whatever is happening to you is happening for your highest good. So you may understand that highest good, may not understand that highest good. That's definitely a matter of topic of discussion, again, where logic comes into the play. So as I got out of that, I experienced a lot of changes in my life because my intuitive awareness became very high after that clearing, which we did there. So in fact, why I became very, it's like a joke, actually, it happened with me. Because when Mepa came to me, so Mepa, I have a relation with him in my past lives. So Mepa is a energy channeler who channels the energy for third eye ascension course. So he came to me in the very first month after my clearing of that dark energy. So he came to me, and I was actually thinking that's another dark energy. So I thought it is another entity or spirit. So for 6 months, I was running away from Mepa, saying that it's a bad energy. So again, you're cluttered by these energies so much. You get so fearful in life that something for your benefit also, you run away from that. Anyway, so that is how it happened. One fine day, he just caught hold of me, saying that I am for your benefit, my friend. So that is how it went ahead. Yeah. So when I actually got into that, then I was basically, I went through certain processes where shielding yourself became a very important element for me, keeping your energy high, no matter what happens. So these are somewhere at the fact of this class, where it keeps you in a higher frequency, in a higher awareness, plus it keeps you into higher, even shielding wise. So because if you're in a higher frequency or a plane, you are not affected by dark energies at all. Now, you mentioned about 2-3 instances in the previous, when you introduced me.
Yes.
So in that, I would like to talk about that scam. How that person was, how that person was saved by the scam. So that lady had done a third eye ascension course with me, and she basically got an awareness about that. She was getting some awareness that her husband had already put some money in that particular place. Maybe some amount they had started already investing, and she got an awareness, just an intuitive thought, saying that something is wrong. So she reached out to her internal awarenesses, and she got the alarm bells ringing, sort of. So she reached out to me also, because I also support all my students, and I tell them, you call me anytime you have any doubt. So even I got the same message, and they were about to. They had already spent about 10 lakh rupees in that. They were about to put some 20 lakh rupees more in that. And that was the time she basically got these alarm bells ringing. And the moment I told her this, and we actually found out in detail, it became that was a scam, and that was a bogus company which was asking them money from them. So I told them, you play along with them. Don't scare them off right now. Tell them that we will do it tomorrow. In the meanwhile, go and make the police complaint. Out of the 10 lakh also, we have got 6 lakh rupees back in the last 3-4 months.
Fantastic.
So somewhere, due to the pure intuitive awareness, see, logic is something which we know, we have learned. if you have seen that movie, movie of Munna Bhai, in that Munna Bhai, if you see that movie, you will realize that the person, that Sanjay Dutt, was able to say everything which he read. But when he was asked something which is not in the books, he gave a wrong reply because his logic was completely in place and he was able to scam everybody. But where the actual facts came out, which is beyond logic, that is where he got stuck because he didn't know the answer to that. So this is your superpower, where you can connect with your. I generally don't prepare for such, these meetings. I don't prepare for a class also. I just go with a clear mind and I just get my ideas from my intuitive awarenesses. And that is how, and what happens, I'll tell you. Like today, we have got about 104 people here. So all these 104 people's energies will be aware, and somewhere there will be something which will come out probably which will make them more aware about these practices. That is how the masters beautifully work. So I think logically, if I may look at it, it doesn't make sense, but which is where I say, be intuitive and it will always guide you to the right place. So always listen to the world, but follow the intuition, because the intuition will never go wrong.
Right. And in fact, bringing you back very quickly, one more time, Deepak, to this, check where do you tend to lean towards, whether you tend to lean towards logic or intuition. So somebody who, for example, everybody is on the group, you can see the results. So I'm only just using the alphabets. Dr. Agarwal, any questions, please ask on the Telegram group. The link to join is in the Zoom chat. So, for example, there was one person who was at 35% intuition, logic, very confident with logic. So, for somebody like that to say, but my logic is working for me, so, okay, fine, it's 35, 65, but it's working for me. So, why do I need to juggle this up and down? Same time, there was somebody with 70, 75% intuition, using it also, but yet not being able to take critical decisions. Intuition that high, uses it, still not happening. So what is this connecting line between logic and intuition within us? And why do we need to, Hindi mein bolte hain, naap tol, why do we need to keep doing this with it?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question, I would say. And the very simple answer to that is the moment we get attached to an outcome, that is where the problem starts. Because you start attaching and you start expecting certain things to happen in a particular manner, consciously or unconsciously. You would not like your son or daughter to fail. So if you get an awareness that something like that is going to happen, you will first brush it off. No, that is not going to happen. No, that will not happen. But that is coming to you. Please be aware of that. Now, why is it coming to you? It is coming to you to take corrective measures, not brush it under the carpet. So that is my awareness to you, that anything which you are getting, like for example, a girl had come to me. She has done Akashic with me and the third eye also. So she basically came to me saying that she saw her sister's face in the morning, and said that September 2022 it was, that March 2023 she will face some health issue, or she might even not survive. So she called me saying that, sir, I'm very, she started crying and all that. I said, why are you crying? You have got an awareness. Now, it is upon you to empower her, heal her. So heal her first with the energies, which is the physical, emotional, and I will go more in detail on that, how these work. But I said you first heal her, get her energies to a good level, because she was going through a rough patch in her life, which was giving her a lot of health issues. So I said first heal her with these energies. And then after 2 months, I told her, now you do her Akashic reading, which is what intuitively I was getting, and she was also getting it. So that way she was able to, and today, it is March only. Okay. So March 2025. Sorry, I didn't realize it was March. So 2 years down the road, her sister is thriving. In fact, a relationship with her husband, which was going through a rough patch, got corrected. And she's now happily married her after whatever, you can say with the, whatever that inverted comma. So,
Right. Right.
so from despair to thriving, that is the change with pure awareness can give you. So unless I take action on whatever I'm getting, a lot of people get scared that I'm getting only negative news from the intuition. That is not correct.
Yeah.
That is not correct, because your intuition is something like, it's like like 24/7 by 365. This is the server which never stops. Even when you sleep, it is still on. So this server never stops for any breakdown. You will have normal, service providers saying that, oh, for 3 hours our service will be stopped. This is service, so 24/7 by 365 it is on. So it will never fail you.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And all this healing, like you said, this awareness, it coming to you, all of this is happening with just 3 symbols. Part of the training, I know, but just 3 symbols, and all this action is happening.
I'll share with you. Now, why these 3 symbols? There are 3 symbols. What do they do? Basically, our physical body is a mechanism which works physically, emotionally. Also, your brain needs to support you properly. And third, the hormones have to give you the right energy for this body to function. In which we have got the Ida Nadi, which is the left side of the body. It is also known as the feminine side of the body. The Pingala Nadi, which is the right side of the body. And the Sushumna Nadi, which is our central channel where all the 7 chakras are located. So these 3 generally are the balancing ones, I would say. So the left side, the right side, and the central channel. Physically, if you are active, generally they say if you are physically active, you will be able to get through, let's say, in a physical exercise. But emotionally also, if the physical and emotional mix together, you can run for even 10 kilometers without any problem. So it depends upon your willpower. So the emotional and the mental, when they mix together, that gives you more willpower and 10 kilometers. Now the physical, emotional, and hormonal, these 3 get together, you can run for 100 kilometers. All you need. Because we have got a lot of glands with these hormones. Like if you have heard about adrenal gland, the adrenal gland basically gives you energies when you are in a dilemma, a kind of a survival energy, you can say. So even people, so people can even survive for 10 days without food. That's what I have seen. Like people on boats which are marooned in the ocean, they survive for days together. So they get into the survival mode. So here what I'm trying to tell you is that you use all those not in survival mode, but in your awareness mode. So you get the extra kick out of life. So you start living life queen size and king size, rather than surviving the day. Okay. If you are in a job and you are looking at it's 5 minutes to 5. The moment you look at that job clock and you are working as per the clock, which means you're not enjoying the work somewhere. If it is a passion that you are following, then it's already 5. My God, I have not completed this. I need to do this, blah, 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 blah. So that is where passion comes into play, and that is where you start living life. Not that, okay, 5 o'clock, bye-bye, see you, take care. Morning 9 o'clock, I am here. 5 o'clock, I go, I switch off. So it's a passion which keeps you going. And that passion comes from your energies. And ultimately, if you're following your life path, soul path, then your energies will be totally different. It's something like, give your child a doodh ka class or tell him to study. How does he approach that? And how, if you tell him, go and play outside, how he approaches that? He'll, yay! Nowadays, of course, the children have gone on the like mobiles and things like that. But generally, if you give them to play, they will enjoy life more better. So likewise, a lot of people take life very seriously. I have seen that. So then they will talk about when we heal them. So these physical, emotional, and hormonal imbalances, we clear the physical issues of the body, then the emotional issues, and even the hormonal imbalances. So that way your body will be more active and more energetic. The energy flow will be better in your body. So that way, the moment that these issues are sorted out, the dis-eases. The disease itself is dis-ease, which means there is something which is blocking you, which is causing that. So the physical manifestations take slightly more time to release, but the emotional can be released like fast. Like that lady who had done the course with me, and she had decided that, Deepak sir, I will do this course and I will give up my depression medicines. She had done this via Mystic Lotus only way back in 2023. And unfortunately, she's married to an army officer. So today they had some sort of a club gathering. So she could not come for the call. She would have loved to come for the call, but she has stopped that medicines, depression medicines, and not come back to them at all. This shows the efficacy of this energy. And I told her very clearly, I do not recommend that you straight away leave it. You be in touch with your doctor. She was in touch with the doctor for 1 year. In fact, the doctor was surprised. Doctor was surprised. And she, last 2 years, has not taken any medication.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And in fact, very quickly, Deepak, thank you so much for bringing that up. Must remind everybody, whatever energy work that you do, if you're following a medical process, medication, please don't go off on it by yourself. Let your doctor see what is happening and say, gosh, you don't need the medication anymore.
Yeah.
Right? So thank you for bringing that up, Deepak. It was a quick reminder for us to give everybody as well. Yes, please.
So even I had certain like health issues in the last 6 months. For 1 or 2 months, there was some infection. So I took medication for that. But after that, in the last 4 months, the doctor said, you don't need any medication, only SOS basis. So I am healing myself. And in fact, that has, something like, as they say, whatever happens, happens for your highest good. So there is something good which has come up.
Perfect. Perfect.
So,
And again, coming back, because, it always fascinates me that there are these symbols. Obviously, there would be an attunement for it, right? That you would be doing as a part of the training.
Yeah.
That something as simple as 3 symbols can do all this work for you. You just mentioned, for example, also, for example, the adrenal gland is this or that. These 3 are sufficient for you to take care of whatever. You don't need to know your physiology, so to speak, for that. You don't need to know what does this mean, what does that mean. Something's bothering you, you please use the symbols.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yes. I'll share with you.
Yes.
So the MEPA healing energy, this I was aware of in 2021. This I will share a secret here, right? So keep it within yourself. Okay. So 2021, I was healing someone. He was in COVID. He was having COVID, and he was under medication, but he had reached the ventilator. Unfortunately, fortunately, later on, there is a reason why I'm saying unfortunately and fortunately. So when we were healing him, so there was, I will not name the modality, but there were 2-3 people who had tried to heal him, but they were not successful. So this lady, his daughter has told me that you please heal him. So I said, fine, I will heal her. So I did the healing for 3 days continuously, and I was giving her reports on the daily basis that whatever I was getting, that his energies are getting better. This was my intuitive awareness, which was telling me his energies are getting better. After 3 days, she was actually asking me, are you sure he is receiving? Are you sure he is receiving? I said, if you're telling me 2-3 times, which means there's something, please tell me what is the concern. She said, no, other 2-3 people have said that he is not accepting the energies. That was the time I realized, and I asked MEPA that. So he said that I do not force them. I the healing MEPA energies, these symbol healings work on the basis of the blueprint, which is the karmic blueprint. They don't force your, I would say that, if you're supposed to get well, you will get well. So they will work exactly as per your blueprint, which is your karmic blueprint also. So I was aware of the very first time that I am not forcing anybody. So there is actually, if you look at it, a lot of people get into that mindset saying that I don't want to create karma, bad karma. If someone is not supposed to get fine, I will otherwise bad karma. First of all, that doesn't work that way. But still, there is this added thing in the MEPA healing where it works as per your blueprint, as per your karmic blueprint. So you're not doing anything which is against the will of that soul also. So just do your best in terms of healing or whatever is coming to your intuitive awareness and just walk out from there. Like this, sorry, this gentleman, he's a 34-year-old. He was 34, now he's 36. In December 2023, his mother had actually reached out to me. Literally, the doctor had given 48 hours and multiple failure and XYZ was happening. So I got an awareness. I reached out to the soul. He was literally in an unconscious state. So I could not speak to him. So I reached out to the soul. The soul said that I am ready to come back. So I said, that be the fact, I'll do my best. I told the mother that I will do my best. And let's see in the 48, 72 hours, which you have been told something bad will happen. Let's say maybe something good will happen. So we'll keep our options, our mind open to that. So I started healing him with the 3 symbols. And within 3 days, he started getting some recovery started happening. Because he was there for a week before that. And it was just getting deteriorated every time. So the very first day which I did, there was some release from the lung, which the doctor initially thought that it was a bad thing. But it came out that they came to know the root cause of the issue due to that issue, whatever that happened. And then they were able to heal it properly. So somewhere I would say it was a mix of healing plus physical, whatever, So it's not, I use some other modalities also, but basically the root cause I came to know through the third eye ascension course, saying that he can be coming out. It took some time, but by January 14th, he was discharged from the hospital. And again, 1 year. 1 year, 2 months. He's doing well in his life.
Fantastic.
And the best part was that these people had no faith in healing. They just came out of complete despair, hopelessness, saying that nothing is working. Let's see if this works. Yeah.
Right. Like, let's just try everything. Right.
But now her faith on these modalities have become completely bonkers. So I've gained actually a family. You can say that they treat me as family member now. So
absolutely. And this very interesting thing, Deepakk, that you mentioned, that the MEPA healing energies work basis your karmic blueprint. Tell us, share with all of us about that boy who was lost at sea and people thought gone. He's gone. Tell us, because the moment you said this, I'm immediately thinking of that boy again. So, reinforce this for us with this example, or if there's any other example you'd like to use.
Yeah, sure. In fact, there are 2 such examples which I have. One is that boy which I had seen his aura was a bit pale, but it was there. So basically, when we have aura is basically our side of the first layer of the outside our the etheric layer. So that kind of emits the color of our current mood, and even if we are alive, or maybe it's not an alive being. So those things come from the aura. So when I looked at the photograph, I saw it's a pale aura, but it is there. It is not that it was not there. So I told them about this, that there is hope. I spoke to that child in telepathy and told them to reach out. And somehow, as a miracle, they found him in the sea. So
Right.
it, as far as the people are concerned, it is a miracle. But somewhere I would say that was the soul's plan all the time. So we call it
Right.
miracle, but that is the magic which the soul has already.
Right.
There
Which
was
is like, as you mentioned, the karmic blueprint.
yes,
Right.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Now, as far as I am concerned, this is what I had done. One of my student also. So what I'm trying to say, you can also do it. So one of my student, in fact, she had come to me about 4 years back, and someone had told them that your energies are not good for energy clearing, for doing healing and things like that. So she had come with a lot of, she had been very depressed after listening to that. So I listened to her. I said, you can very well do. Don't worry. You come and we'll sort it out. In fact, she has become a very good, her third eye is so very activated that whatever tips she gives you, like for example, her husband was working in a company, in a bank. So even their staff started talking to her saying that, Madam, ye mahina, what will be the business which I'll be doing? So she said, you will do this much. And they used to come around about that. So she became a complete success. This is as far as that thing is concerned. Now, one place where she had actually seen a boy who is just a 17-year-old boy. And he was staying in the neighborhood and he disappeared one fine day. So she reached out to me. I said, you find out yourself, see what it is. So she said that his aura is perfectly fine. So he is there. So I said, then no problem. Just talk to him in telepathy and find out. And then she found out where he was. He was working in a dhaba, a kind of a restaurant on the highway, which is there.
Right.
And she reached out to him, please reach out to your family and tell them. He said that don't give them by telepathy, he told her that don't inform them my location. So she didn't tell the location, but she said, you call them up and tell them that you're alive and well. Within 48 hours of that information, the boy called up the family saying that I'm here. I don't want to come there because of whatever you were doing, whatever they were forcing him to do certain things. So he said, I am happy here. I will not come to stay there. I'm here and happy. In short, they got information. And he came, I think that was again 1.5 years, 1 year back, last year. He came for Diwali back home. So
Nice. And like you said, Deepakk, these are your students. So when we're talking even, heightened awareness, intuition increase, being more clear about what you can see or understand and be able to communicate it, aura, checking the aura, and even telepathy is all something that you do teach, and whoever takes this work on can learn it. So these students of yours, for example, when they came to you, it's not like you did an aura check for them and said, you have only 30% intuition. This class is not for you. It's for everybody.
It is for everybody, yes.
Right. Fantastic. In fact, I think one of your students is here. I just spotted her on video, Anjali.
Yeah, Anjali.
So should we hear from her once? Very quickly. Like I said, your student is here.
Yes.
Let's hear from her. You want to tell us something about Anjali as I get her on?
Yeah. So Anjali ji is very beautiful soul and very grounded soul, I would say. And she's actually, if you have heard about David and Goliath, so she's like a Goliath. She's a giant, unable to understand her own self, and maybe slowly she's coming into her own. Homemaker and mother of 2 beautiful daughters, very loving husband, and very loving family, very beautiful. Over to you, Anjali ji, for your experience.
Hi, Anjali, welcome in.
Hi, thank you sir for calling me in. My story begins during COVID. Okay, so during COVID, you know how the season was, so scared to step out of the house. And I also got that feeling that no, if I'm in the house, I'm safe. If I go out, I'm not safe. Then during Mystic Lotus only, I met Sir. And because that was, during COVID and everything, we, used to go online for everything. So I was really drawn to his teaching, and I joined his third eye ascension course. So in the third eye ascension course, it changed my life. The fear, and of course, it was Sir's encouragement that you don't need to fear, you should travel, you should go out more often. That somehow I got the courage to plan for a holiday. We went to LAP, and I kept Sir all the time. I would call him from there also. So that trip was good enough for me for the first time. But then the second trip that I took, I went to Sri Lanka and it went so beautiful. I really enjoyed myself. And
Not a
that's
single call. Not a
I
single
had
call
another
from there.
second
From her.
voice. So that's when I realized that I can do it. And that's been a great help. He's been a great help. He's always helpful. One single message or a call, and he will reply to you. So you know that you have somebody to fall back during your, weak moments. But
Right.
yeah,
And all this, Anjali, this fear, and I do understand what you're saying, because the entire world went through it. While very were many frustrated that I want to get out of the house, there were very who were like, no, 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 don't want to step out at all. So what's the kind of time frame, that was it like a year, 2 years before, when all this happened and you did the healing for yourself and then you started traveling? So what was your start and end point?
no, it was not even a year. It was not even a year. And unfortunately for me, another thing was that I slipped in the bathroom and I sprained my spine.
Oh,
So
oh
for
dear.
me, it was, first getting over my physical self. But
Right.
uh, I think it was just 6, 7 months or so when I was able to get up and walk around that I went to LP. So it was not a very long time. Didn't take me years to decide, because he
I
used to keep telling me, you will come out of this fear only if you travel. If you do not travel, no, that fear will accumulate, and then it'll be very difficult for you to go out.
yeah, I
And
think
my
it was that. Yeah, sorry. It was February, March.
family
Yeah,
was
sorry.
also frustrated with me. But when I said, okay, I'll go out, they were so happy.
Fantastic. That is indeed again, it's not just encouraging to know that these are the ways in which these things work, but to see you, despite the fear, despite the spinal injury, despite all that, you were able to, and you stepped out, not just like in your own backyard, but like out of the country also. So that is
Yes.
absolutely fantastic. And you're using this on a daily basis. This is the thing that you do for yourself, for your family.
Yeah, I do, because of my back, I was hardly walking also. But
Right.
now, because of Sir's encouragement and all that, I can climb 2 floors and come down 2 floors.
In fact, she
And that
has
Amazing.
even asthma. She has even asthma.
I have asthma.
She
So
has
I'm
asthma.
doing this. So that is a big, I don't know. I feel like every day hugging myself after that exercise.
Right. And deservedly so. You please hug yourself. Please do. Everybody should hug themselves. You deserve to hug yourselves. And thank you so much, Anjali. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
I just want to say thanks to Mystic Lotus for being there, because I got 2 mentors from him, attending Mystic Lotus. And of course, thank you to Deepakk sir, because he's
Uh,
always so encouraging and so helpful.
right. And on behalf of the team, on behalf of all of us at Mystic Lotus, thank you for your thank you, Anjali. Greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Anjali.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It was good to hear from Anjali, from a student of your who happened to have come from this platform only. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes, yes,
So,
yes, yes.
so it was really nice to hear that and her story. And I know, I can't wait for everybody to start experiencing this work also. Today, you're going to take us through something with people the entire week. There's so much that you will get to not just experience, but understand more and more about third eye ascension. So, before we actually go into anything, have we missed anything? Is there anything further that you need to tell us or would like to share with
Yeah.
us before we
Yeah.
do
So,
this?
So physically, let me just talk about the physical symbols, the three symbols, the physical, emotional, and hormonal, before maybe we proceed forward.
Yes.
So the physical symbol, basically, the physical symbol and the emotional symbol, they had come to me first. And the third symbol, which is basically the hormonal imbalance symbol, which is basically known as Shiv Shakti. So Shiv Shakti. So because it was given to me by Lord Shiva himself, that particular symbol. So the physical healing symbol is for the physical issues. So for example, if it is a brain cyst, which has also, we have been able to release brain cyst, kidney cyst easily released, fibrosis in the uterus has been cleared for many students, many people. And even physically, if you look at it, like COVID or there was something like, I healed something like 300 people along with medication, of course. So this was around 300, 350 people, of which 35 people went to the ventilator and came back. So that is the kind of success which I have got. In fact, before healing that, I got COVID in 2021 March. After that, I started getting so many people for healing. So I was, my masters are very crazy guys. They just dump you with the problem, and then you know what that problem is, because touchwood, in 6 days I was out of the this thing. I just got an awareness about the problem, about this thing, because touchwood, there was no lungs, nothing. I didn't even have fever in those 6-7 days.
Right.
But the nuances of that, how it works on your fear. So COVID was 90% fear, 10% physical issue. That is what my summation is, because of the clearing of the 350 people, which I was able to do. And even people, even during that time, I remember from Delhi, I got a call from a client saying that he's unable to get oxygen cylinder for the brother-in-law. So he was a grown man of 35, 40-year-old was crying on the phone with me. So with this process, I also sent him positive vibes to bring him into balance. And he was able to locate a cylinder in the next 15, 20 minutes. So kind of creating a positive vibe. So this has even helped, for example, for my own son. He basically, because when you start a new process, your family becomes your guinea pig, right? So the first experiment is on the family. But after that, I saw he was basically an average student, if you look at it. But after he got into MBA, and during that time, I got his third eye ascension course done, he became a different person altogether. His focus completely changed. And from an average performer to MBA, he came in the top 5 in the university, not in the school, college.
Fantastic.
He came in the top 5 in the university, and he was the only person who got a job with company, which is that Reckitt and Benckiser, which is the Dettol company.
Right.
So he was given an offer by the Dettol company. And there was nobody else they had taken about 50 people's interview from of this Reckitt and Benckiser, but he was the only one who was selected.
Right.
So he became a different person altogether, passionate about what he's trying to do. If I go into detail, it will take 1 more hour for me to really tell you exactly how he achieved and all those. But the point is, he was able to see future. He became far-sighted in his approach. So that short-sightedness just disappeared. So I would just sum it up in one single word, saying that his view became a vision. So,
right.
Like we have certain views, that view became a vision for him. So it became a panoramic vision, sort of. So that is what this course also does to you. It opens up the whole vision for you. So basically, emotional, emotionally, it opens you up as a person. So whatever drawbacks you carry with you, everybody has drawbacks. Everybody has got strengths. Everybody has drawbacks. So everybody has everything. In the sense, they will have strengths, they will have weaknesses also, they will have pluses and minuses also. So here we are talking about you focus on your strengths and go with your strengths and achieve your highest possible thing. That way emotionally you become very strong person and you start enjoying life. Otherwise, if you start looking at each day with a lot of struggle, you will start getting body ache. Particularly people who take a lot of responsibility of the family, they will have a problem in the back and the shoulders. They will have aches and pains in the back and the shoulders. So I tell them, enjoy your life. Don't take it seriously. Enjoy your life. Everything will happen in its own time. So so these two are balanced. Now the hormonal balance gives you energy. So like the sacral chakra basically is known as the powerful chakra. It gives you energies in the body. So that is where passion comes from. As everybody knows, the 7 chakras of the body, the solar plexus is for confidence, but sacral is to give you energy, also creativity, thinking out of the box. These 3 symbols are making you very balanced in your outlook and approach. So it's something like you don't have to rush into everything. Contemplate before joining if you want to, but don't join and then procrastinate. Arey, why did I do this? Even if you have taken a wrong decision, better to take a step back rather than, it's something like if you know the car is going to go in the ditch, no point carrying it further, just pull it out. No, take a different route. Nothing. So don't take life very seriously. Don't attune to ego, because that is where the balance will come. The humility will come. So this gives you that balance. And after this class, there is a homework which we give you, which opens you up further. It also opens up your intuitive awareness, because the third eye is basically just a concept. But if you look at it, it opens up all the 7 chakras and your Ida Nadi, the Pingala Nadi, and the Sushumna Nadi. So it balances your energy, the feminine, the masculine, and the central channel, which is your angelic realm. So all 3 become active inside you and you become a very strong person.
Nice. Very interesting. And I do like the sound of, the 2 sides and the center. Everything you get into balance, you open up, and as you just mentioned, your narrow view into a panoramic vision. And it's not like, these are just words that are being used. We've just heard from Anjali, your son, from being a average student to topping his university and landing that job.
Yeah.
Even the boy at sea, the people who were able to come into awareness and save themselves from that scam. And there are, of course, multiple examples, so many examples that are there, so many stories that you would have from your students, from your clients that you would share. But I can see the variety of things that have happened. It's not okay, only money, or no, only, liver kidney pancreas. Everything is happening. So this is where that, both sides center. Nice, keep going. And on that note, Deepakk, are we ready for this?
Yeah. Yes. We are. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But Deepakk, please tell everybody what part of this work are we going to experience right now, and what do we need to do about it? And sorry, Deepakk, before you go into that, I just want to write, Dia has written in saying that Deepakk ji is very helpful and always there and replies immediately to your problem, either with a call or a message, definitely. So, yes. Priya wrote that in. So thank you for sharing, Priya.
Thank you, dear. Yeah, so basically we are going to experience the healing process of the three symbols along with NEPA energies on anything which is bothering you. Could be a physical issue, could be a situation, could be something which is kind of, something which has just gone out of hand, maybe a situation, could be some work which is stuck, could be some work which is stuck maybe with a government officer, or could be with a bank, maybe some loan or something has got stuck for some unknown reason at times, or anything under the earth. So could be a relationship, could be your health, could be your maybe job related something, some stress at job, maybe some misunderstanding or whatever, or could be anything. So you just need to focus on that, and I will make you tune into that depression or that negative emotion. And then I will take you through a healing process in the Nadis. And then after that process, I will make you tune into that same situation for you to feel the change from what it was to what it has become now, that situation. So somewhere, as you know, we also block these things from somewhere in our subconscious mind. So this will be a demonstration of that, where how this process can bring you from wherever and take you to the higher perception.
And you don't need, you just need to think about it. You don't necessarily have to share on the group. After it is over, whatever you'd like to share, of course, we want to hear from you. Okay. And Aarti's also written, Namaste, amazing to hear Deepakk. Glad I'm attending his session, inspiring stories.
Thank you.
So, yes, please go ahead, Deepakk. And of course, Deepakk, please, people be seated, or can one be lying down also?
Yeah, they can, if they
Safe for
prefer so.
pregnant women. It's safe
Yes,
for
very
pregnant
much.
women. Okay.
Very much.
Obviously, you'll be closing
Don't
your
drive.
eyes. So yeah, no driving, no operating heavy machinery. As
Yes,
our
yes.
very standardized warning by now goes out for
No
pretty
cooking
much
also.
everything.
No
Yeah,
cooking
no
also.
cooking also. Yeah. Oh, in that case, no chopping also. Your eyes are closed. You please sit down. Okay, Deepa, please.
Yes, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So just I generally create sacred space before starting any healing process. So I manifest the 4 digits of light in the four corners of all the people here, and even those who will be listening to the recording. I call upon Lord Melchizedek, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Zadkiel to bring up the 4 digits of light. I call upon Mother Konyan, Mother Mary, Goddess Jesus, and Durga Maya to bring up the 4 digits of light and maintaining the yin and yang energies of all the homes, all the people around them. I call upon Ganpati Bappa to bring in the central region of light. There is a canopy of white light over us and a sheet of white light below us, keeping us safe and secure. I call upon Saint Germain with his violet flame of transmutation. All people in your home, all people, all family members around you are and will keep burning in violet flame, 50 meters, all 6 sides till Friday night. All less than God energies will get transmitted into white light. Kali Mata, Bhurinath, and Bhudrambari are there for our protection. We are on the lap of Mata Babaji. The Ashtkal Bhairav is taking care of the Ashtadisha. Swami Samarth is creating a shield inside and outside all of us. And the Sudarshan Chakra is destroying everything within us and around us to keep us safe and secure. Just feel that change in the air around you as we clear the home energies. Now, just focus on that one issue which I mentioned. Could be a health issue, could be any relationship issue, could be any official issue, could be any bank related, whatever is there as a pain point. Focus on that and start breathing in. Just breathe normally. If depending on your health, as I said, take a deep breath. You may breathe normally if depending on your health condition. So take a deep breath, breathe in peace, breathe out all the chaos, all the confusion. Breathe in unconditional love for self, breathe out unconditional love for others. Breathe in abundance, breathe out all the inhibitions, all the boundaries, and everything which is holding you back. Feel this clearing from your aura and from your body. Now, Focus on your heart chakra and take your awareness to your heart chakra to center your energies, because the heart is the center of the body. So it will center your energies. Now, just think of the issue at hand which you want to clear. Focus on that issue which you want to clear, and just think about the worst case scenario. What will happen if that work doesn't happen, or if you fail in that? Think of the worst case scenario. Think of what will happen. Just breathe in that feeling inside you and feel the pain, trauma, or whatever it is. It's a temporary thing, so don't worry about it. Don't get scared. Just feel it. Because many a time we only fear it, and because of that, we are also not able to attempt clearing it. Or with the sense of failure, we kind of give up also. So feel the energies of this failure or whatever that's supposed to happen. Now, just take your awareness back to your heart chakra and breathe normally. Breathe normally. Now, I'm drawing the three symbols and sending MEPA energies to the crown chakra and into the Ida Nadi. The Ida Nadi is the left side of the body. It is also the feminine side, the receiving side. I am healing the Ida Nadi for this particular issue. And you will feel certain releases on the right brain and the left side of the body, as the Ida Nadi is in the right brain and the left side of the body. I can feel a lot of vibrations releasing, but a lot of awareness also coming to you about the issue at hand. Maybe some points which you may have overlooked will also be coming up to you, because your receiving is improving now. The Ida Nadi is also the left side of the body, the feminine aspect of the body, which is more to do with emotional aspect. So you will feel some change in the emotional aspect. The depressed feeling will give away to more peace, more calm, more relaxation, as the Ida Nadi has been cleared. And you can feel some movements from your palms, the left palm or the left leg, as the releases of these energies happen from you, including the crown chakra. Now, I am healing with the same symbol, the Pingala Nadi, the right side of the body, the left brain and the right side of the body. This is the masculine side of all of us. Everybody has this. This is releasing a lot of pain, as I can feel with my hands. A lot of pain. This is the physical pain is being released for some of you. I can immediately feel a pin literally going in my hands, which is the pain which is releasing from all of you. This is my intuitive awareness giving me the signal that you're releasing pain from head to toe on the right side, and the left brain is releasing, giving you more peace. And as from the right hand and the right leg and the crown, you will release. There is a lot of energy movement within all of you now. Wow. It is, the darkness is giving away to light. And you can feel the left and the right side of your body becoming lighter for you. Now, as we approach the Sushumna Nadi, I am healing starting with the crown. The crown chakra is our connection to the universe. A lot of vibrations releasing from the crown. Those who are experiencing confusion are releasing a lot of blocks from the crown, because that is our window to the channel or the masters. and we get our intuitive awarenesses from the crown. It goes in from the crown. So I'm releasing all blocks, all confusions from the crown. So the Sushumna Nadi is the first is the crown. Now in the Sushumna Nadi, we go to the third eye. The third eye is like the mobile phone. It receives and transmits messages of intuition, which we receive. So releasing it will give you more clarity as a lot of anxiety is being cleared from the third eye. Anxiety, lethargy, confusion, all of them from the third eye is being released. Now, the third eye is vibrating at a higher speed, even the crown. Coming to the throat, this quintessentially is blocked because of, as they say, to maintain relationships, you have to sometimes keep to peace. The throat generally is also now releasing a lot of suffocating energy, a lot of stifling energy the throat is releasing for all of you towards this particular issue which we have thought about. So imagine each chakra, each nadi, the three nadis and the chakras, each carry certain vibrations towards any particular issue. Releasing this will help you to release the issue, in the sense, get a solution for yourself, which is for your highest good. So the throat is now completely healed and moving at a very high frequency. The crown chakra is violet colored. Third eye is indigo blue. The throat is blue, which is now operating at a higher frequency, and you will feel a certain amount of change in your energies and around you. You can feel certain energies, even your intuitive awarenesses would be at its peak now if you give attention or focus on that now. Coming to the heart chakra is the center of the body, so it centers you. Also helps you to, it has two functions. It has a green color and a pink color. It helps you to heal yourself because it is close to the thyroid gland and the thymus gland. And it also, my hands are vibrating by releasing the heart chakra for all of you. So a lot of clearings happening at the heart. And the second function which it goes through is the unconditional love. Wow. Your heart chakra for all of you is actually a lot of pain also, a lot of grief, sorrow, worries are being released. Now from the heart, we move down to the root. Solar plexus chakra. It's a yellow colored and it is the seat of confidence. Again, a lot of pain, underconfidence, overconfidence, everything is releasing all the blocks towards the issue at hand. And you can feel a lot of releases, a lot of calmness slowly coming onto you, because confidence will always settle you. It will never unsettle you. Confidence settles you, makes you more grounded, and I can feel a lot of rigidity release from the solar plexus for all of you. Wow. Now healing the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is the seat of creativity, networking. It also helps you to tune into double energies, dual energies, which means there are two glands, periphrine, epinephrine, which are providing energies to the sacral chakra. So your passion, living life in passion, living life king size, queen size, comes from the sacral chakra, which we are targeting and clearing now. And you can feel a sudden amount of change. You can feel certain darkness releasing and the light element increasing in you. Now, coming to the root chakra, the sacral chakra is orange in color. Now the root chakra is red in color. It is the seat of stability, security, and you can become more stable. All the insecurities, the fears are releasing from the root chakra for the issue at hand, which we had decided to clear. And a lot of fears are releasing from the root chakra for that particular issue. And I can feel a sudden change in the energies of everybody as I recheck the Ida Nadi, nicely cleared. The Pingala Nadi is also cleared. Now the Sushumna Nadi, the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, sacral, and the root are all cleared. The Ida Nadi, the Pingala Nadi, the Sushumna Nadi, and the 7 chakras are nicely healed and cleared. Now, just focus on the same issue which we had decided to clear, and now tune into the energies of the same problem which you are facing. I'm sure you will find more light. You will feel that you will be able to resolve that for the highest good of you. So tune into that and gain the confidence which is required to achieve this. It is a matter of you believing in yourself, which is what we have created this. So just now, as you tune into that frequency and are aware, I am integrating your energy body for all of you, even those on the recording, into your physical body. Your body elemental is making note of all the changes, all the gods are being done. Integrate, integrate, integrate. Your DNA is changing accordingly, and you will feel the peace and calm within you now. As and when you want to come out, take your time in seeing what has happened, what has transpired in this last 7, 8, 10 minutes. And as and when you want to come out, you can rub your palms, collect the energies in your heart chakra first, and then in your eyes, and open your eyes to a clearer version of you, to a healed version of you. I have a glass of water because I'm seeing a lot of you may feel parched.
Thank you so much for that, Deepakk. And I'll tell you something. I know you said you're going to be clearing and there'll be a before and an after.
Yeah.
And I was not expecting this at all. I was not expecting this entire run down through the chakras also happening. I was thinking there'll be, the third eye and the Ida and Pingala and Sushumna, and it'll cover it all. But you literally went chakra to chakra as well, and you kept mentioning what is showing up, of course, as a group. So that was an amazing experience. Thank you. And it was, it was a lot for anybody thinking of anything. You're probably still processing it. We'll give them a few minutes if they'd like to come on and share, or even if they want to come and talk to you for a minute about it, we'd be happy to get somebody on. So people, put it in the group, let us know. And in the meantime, Deepakk, I had seen Bharti also earlier, who's another one of your students, right? So I think I had seen her, but okay, Bharti doesn't have a video on. So Bharti, I'm sending you a request.
Bharti L.
Yes. I have sent her a request. And and again, it'll be such a good time to hear from Bharti as well, because this will allow everybody else also to kind of, find their space back and share with us what they would like to share. Hi, Bharti.
Hello, Neeluji. Hello, sir. It's such a blessing to be here on this Mystic Lotus platform. This is where I found my guru, my mentor.
Thank you. Don't embarrass me now, chalo.
Okay, sir.
No, please go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please embarrass him. We'll now be hearing good things about Deepakk. Go ahead, Vati, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I found I was the way I found Sir was also like little mysterious. Actually, I was looking for something else on Mystic Lotus platform, and accidentally I came across his session when it was done in the November month last year,
Yeah.
and I was literally by just looking at Sir, I found, yes, he is the one I was looking for all my life. And I have experienced all his courses, and it's like I have grown. I have grown exponentially since I've come into this line, and I did multiple courses. And the third eye course is like, oh my God, cherry on the cake. That's where I found myself. I'm intuitive, and I can and many people look at me for a lot of guidance, but I tell them, you do have your intuitive powers. Start exploring on it. That's what Sir taught me. I'm literally like blessed.
Thank you.
It's a
Fantastic.
great opportunity to explore what intuitive abilities we have. It's all like clouded with all our logics and our like all beliefs, whether it's coming from past or from our childhood, from ancestors, whatever it is. But we can definitely unravel all that to see what we are, what we can do to unlock our potential to the highest.
Thank you.
Anyone can do this.
Thank you. Thank you for this. And I'm getting goosebumps now. Thank you so much, Deepakk.
Thank you for everything, sir. And my deepest gratitudes for Mystic Lotus platform for
Thank you.
helping me to find my mentor, the most valuable asset in my life.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. My gratitude to you.
And thank you so
So
much.
I've got basically, you know, I keep telling her also and everybody that I've got 45 daughters. Thanks to
Right.
Mystic Lotus, who has been a big, you know, one of my big
Yeah.
supporters in this, I would say.
Thank you so much for that
Thank
also, Deepak, and to Bharti and Anjali who came on and shared that this is
Thank
the platform where they also got to meet you, because that is what we do, right? We're here to bridge the
Yes.
gap between
Yes.
you and Bharti and Anjali. So I'm very glad that's happened, and I'm in, you know, in the process of hearing about you and your work. The team has also gotten accolades today, so the very
Yes.
happy, extra happy with with everything as well.
In fact, I will also go one step further, saying that like this team, Neelu, Amrish, I'm sorry if I miss out people, but they basically, when it comes to these calls, they ensure that the best comes to you, you know, and even our best comes out when we are discussing these things with them. So I would thank them that the better things have come after discussions with them. So a lot of accolades and a lot of you know, best wishes or whatever. I don't know what to say, but you know, so I'm speechless, but fantastic. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you so much. And people, you can see how giving Deepak is. You can see it in everything he says, everything he does, the way he compliments also. Okay, you can see how much he gives. And his students have come and said he's there. People on the group have written he's always there. We know he's always there. He's literally just a message away. And that's the kind of teacher that you're going to get. And how we will get him as a teacher, we will tell you very quickly. Just telling you, Deepak, Aarti has shared lots of vibration on the left side. Feel calm. Thank you so much. She extends gratitude to you, Deepak, and she's saying she's still feeling the vibrations on the left side. Is that okay? Do you want to talk to her for a minute?
Yeah.
Would you like to, Aarti, would you like to come and speak to Deepak for a minute and share this experience with him directly? Hang on. Just give me a second. I'll just spotlight everybody else. Okay. Deepakk, where are you? Yeah. Aarti, I've sent you a request to unmute.
Yes. Hi, namaste, Neelu and Deepakk ji. Thank you so much. Lots of gratitude to both the Mystic Lotus team, Neelu and Deepakk. It was amazing, and I did feel a lot of vibrations on my left side, and I was having a lot of stress. I'm feeling much calmer now. So thank you for this. And
You're welcome.
really inspired hearing stories and miracles that have happened. Like it is amazing to hear that, and soon I'll also be a part of your student, and you'll be my guru.
That is fantastic.
Thank you so much. So what do you think, like, is the vibrations that were flowing through on the left side?
I'll share with you. In fact, it so happens that
Sorry,
generally...
Deepakk, sorry. Deepakk,
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Before you continue, Aarti, just tilt your phone camera a little bit because your face is getting cut. Much
Yeah,
better. Now
yeah.
we can see
Okay,
you
okay.
clearly.
Sure,
Yes,
sure.
yes.
Thank
Please
you.
go ahead, Deepakk. Thank you.
Yeah. So see what happens is that the third eye basically on the left side, which is the receiving side, the feminine side, the
Okay.
giving side. So you are giving, you are a very good giver
Yes.
also, but you don't receive.
Very
Right?
true.
So that is what is being cleared.
My daughter is also saying, how does he know?
So this is where the intuition, my knowledge is my intuition. So
Yes.
so
Absolutely.
that is you. So that's the answer. So your receiving is being cleared.
Okay.
See what happens if you keep giving, your left will have a problem. You will have rigidity in the left. You will have some pain in the left hand. Or if you
Yes.
keep receiving, even then the right will start paining. So a balance is struck when you start giving and receiving.
Okay.
So I feel one thing is that once you do 100% in effort, your receiving also will come. So basically a part of my process in the class is also that I make these people say 5 goals which they want to achieve.
Okay.
So 5 goals means how much money you want to earn every month.
Okay.
How much
You
do you
got
want to
it.
earn
You
every
got
month?
you nailed it also what I was thinking.
So how much money do you want to earn every month?
Okay.
How much money I'm asking you?
Okay. Yes, I am looking at definitely 10 to 15 lakhs per month.
So why not 1 crore?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm more than happy.
Yeah. So the body system will be upgraded to 1 crore. Then you
Wow.
earn 10 lakh, 20 lakh. That's your choice.
Wow, I would be so happy.
So that's a part of the process where we release all the blocks from your either Nadi, Pingala Nadi, Sushumna Nadi belief system, which Bharti, if you remember, said. So that belief system also, a lot of people have these, how do I ask money for healing?
Yeah.
Right? So I knew that also is something which is you also
No,
have.
you nailed it absolutely right. That is what I was looking at, and this is what I wanted the answer.
So welcome
Thank you.
on board.
Thank you so much. Thank you once again. Thank you, Neelu, and thank you once again, Deepakk ji.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aarti. And in fact, even with her saying that, okay, yeah, I'm open to getting why not for 1 crore?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
more than her being happy, I think her daughter's going to be happy because I heard her laugh very excitedly instantly when she said that, right? I heard that like very happy laugh right there. So that will also definitely happen. So people look, when you do something, when something makes you feel good, the people around you have no idea what's happened, but they feel good too. Look at how happy Aarti's daughter is. We haven't seen her, we haven't said hi to her, just heard her. So, and Belle has said she blanked out for a moment.
Her daughter has come.
Her daughter said, wait 1 second, we shall say hello to you. How can we are not going to let this opportunity go? Aarti, I've sent a request to unmute.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi,
beta.
sweetheart. What's your name?
My name is Riddhi.
Wow.
Riddhi. Fantastic. What a beautiful, lovely name. And Riddhi, how excited are you to have your mom do this work and do all that she wants to do and be able to achieve it? How excited are you?
Very excited. If my mom is happy, I will always be happy.
Oh, so sweet.
Lovely,
Lovely,
lovely, lovely, lovely. Sending
beautiful
you love,
girl.
bacha.
Thank you.
God bless
Thanks,
you.
Riddhi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, Deepak, you got muted by mistake.
No problem. Yeah.
Okay. And I was saying that Bell, that was so sweet. You know, these little sweet moments that happen on calls, you know, it just like, it makes your day up, you know.
Yeah.
So, and not that the call
Yeah.
is not making your day. I mean, you know, when these like
Yeah.
out of context, out of reference,
Let-
one sweet little thing happens. It's so beautiful. And you know what? You
Children-
created this space for everyone. And look what happened.
Children
So-
energy are something like they, you know, just bring about that bubbliness within everybody.
Right, right. Now my smile is widened after saying hi to Riddhi. So, and Belle says, I blanked out for a moment. That's okay, right? I mean, you zoned out, so means
Yeah. So what happens is that generally when you zone out or when you just a lot of people go to sleep also. So they
Right.
say that I have not experienced the. So that's a false statement in the sense that's a false understanding. I would say not a statement, but a false understanding because when you release it from a subconscious and unconscious mind, that is where you will start zoning out. So because your subconscious or unconscious mind is releasing something. So these are very deep-rooted beliefs which come out during such times. And when such things come out, you actually after a week or so you'll stop recognizing what am I doing? I'm doing this. I generally don't do it. So there was a girl who had come to me and so she was very suppressed, poor thing, 18, 19-year-old girl, but she was working and her boss used to take a lot of advantage of her. In the sense, exploiting her 18-hour work in this, that, everything. And she would be the yes, sir, 3 bags full girl. You know, all yes, sir, yes, sir, yes. When I healed her first time for the 15 days, after 5 days, she tells me, sir, I shouted at my boss. Not shouted, but for her, it was
Took a stand.
shouting. She just took a stand for herself. So I said, better, that's good for you now. At this age, if you are taking a stand for yourself, that will take you in a longer this thing. So, in fact, after 6 months, she called me and thanked me. I have got 100% increase. I took another job and I got 100% increase. What this guy was giving me 10,000, I've got now 30,000. So 200% increase. 30,000 she was giving the same.
fantastic.
So
Lovely.
sometimes, you know, simple things like these make you question yourself. So,
Right. And Suparna also said, very exciting and motivating session. I felt chakra healing is the most precious weapon to get rid of all negativities in our respective lives. Thank you, sir, she said. And Arvinder also says gratitude for the session. And Aarti said that she's glad her daughter also got blessings from you, Deepak. And people are waiting to get to know how do we get Deepak to become our teacher? So let's get your offers on. Give me a moment. I'll just share my screen. Just once. And of course, Deepak,
Yeah.
there's a lovely gift from you for everybody, which is the Pink Light process. It's an MP3, people. You will get it with your replays. It's a healing process, a powerful healing process for shielding and guided protection. And how do they use it, Deepak? Just listen to it every day, once a day.
yeah. So, pink light process is my favorite process because pink light, the moment you bathe yourself and your home in pink light, you will find everything changes for the better. your perception will change for the better. Because many a times it is a perceptive issue which we generally face. So pink light is a process which you just need to listen daily. It is just a 1.5 minute process. Listen to it daily. It comes from you. It's your heart chakra which sends it out, filling your body aura and your home. And even any problem situation, your home, your office, your car, your bike, anything. So that can give you a lot of clarity and even resolve a lot of issues for you by purely being there. And in case you're maybe joining the class or whatever, then there is also some cord cutting process which is taught. So you just daily cut your cord with everybody, and you'll find that everything, maybe the challenges which you face on a day-to-day basis will just stop appearing in front of you. You will find solutions for everything. So that is my take on this. So pink light is a very powerful process. You need to do it daily to really feel the energies of yourself amplifying daily basis.
Fantastic. And Aarti, by the way, also wrote in saying that she had a pain on the left side of her head since yesterday. And after going through this, the process that we just
Healing.
went through with you, the healing session, the pain has disappeared for her.
Lovely. So it is proof enough that you were holding certain things and it has got released.
Fantastic. And become a third eye ascension master with Deepakk Rising Honey. Tune into your magical powers and turn impossible to possible and live in abundant possibilities. You have 2 packages, Deepakk. Take it away.
Awaken your third eye and unlock your inner vision. So there are 2 packages. Package A, Third Eye Ascension, 5D practitioner course. Why 5D? I will also share. So heal physical, emotional, and hormonal imbalances. Package B, Third Eye 5D Master's course. Heal yourself and others and teach the Third Eye Ascension course to others. So this is a plus bonus. Package A, Third Eye Ascension 5D practitioner course. Heal physical, as they mentioned. Learn to heal yourself and others using the 3 powerful symbols which I mentioned, the physical, emotional, and hormonal, or rather the clearing symbol as we know it. Plus 10 commands, which is for physical, emotional, relationships, even insomnia, and many more things. We will go in detail on the commands also, but believe me, you can also release all the inhibitions which you're carrying around you. Your frequencies will become high purely if you just say those commands on a day-to-day basis. That is the strength of the commands, which we will be speaking about in detail, maybe today or tomorrow, as day after tomorrow, as the time permits. But the commands are something which can just improve. They can shield you. They can improve your frequencies. They can even kind of release any inhibitions which you're carrying around you. Those kind of commands are there. And these commands work like clockwork because you have your spirit guide who helps you to activate those commands. So anyway, I'm opening one more, I'm opening one more parda here, or, curtain, saying that you will also meet your spirit guide during the practitioner's course. So that is another thing. You can start your career as a practitioner, heal others professionally. Here, I would say that a lot of my students are also tarot card readers, and also they have started their own processes also. They have channeled these energies. They have channeled their own processes, their own symbols. So you can actually become a completely qualified teacher also on your own, having your own processes, rather than, having other people's processes or whatever. That is also a possibility. So you can actually start your career as a practitioner, heal others professionally, also become a master for your own processes. So that is the benefit which this course can give you. It all depends upon how much you can grab. 12-hour training plus 30 days of guided practice, which will be there. So 30 days of guided practice is there, which can be even elongated to 90 days. So depending on how much you want to prosper in life. So that is the benefit. Access to call replays for 3 months, which will be the Zoom call will be there. 6 months of post-training guidance and practice sessions. So this is something I encourage everybody that In case you have an immediate problem, don't wait for a session. Immediately message me in case you have any issue and we will be able to resolve that. Yes, those sessions will also be there. But immediate resolution is also possible. Plus these practice sessions also will be there. Comprehensive learning material, which is the PDF, which I had basically it was a downloaded thing where I got various downloads and it's become what it has become. In fact, it has become much more powerful thanks to Lalitamma's introduction in the whole process. I'll go more in detail about Lalitamma later. Then the practitioner e-certificate will also be provided to you. We have a kind of a snapshot will be shown to you later on. Why should you learn Third Eye Ascension? It's a very evident question, definitely. Why should you? But I would say the answers will outweigh your thoughts, if you ask me. But yes, I will not be the judge here. You let me know how you feel. Enhance intuition for better life, business decisions, and energy awareness. Why is this important? Because every day we have different challenges showing up. In fact, I will also go one step further here, saying that there were 35,000 CEOs. Now, in the professional world, these things are not looked at very, maybe differently, whichever way you want it. But there was a study where 35,000 CEOs were spoken to. How much do they rely on their intuition or gut instinct? I would request people to write on the group how much is their expectation. I will just give the answer in a moment. So, out of 35,000 CEOs, a good 85% basically they rely on their gut calls, gut instincts. Yeah. People like Steve Jobs, people like you. I think during during the recently concluded Kumbh Mela, you saw Steve Jobs' wife. She was in the one of the akhadas. She has taken Diksha from the people here. In fact, I was yesterday talking to a lady from USA who's also taken Diksha and she wants to also learn. So she also wants to go into that. So Steve Jobs, you talk about Mark Zuckerberg, these, and of course our very Indian these things also, like Mukesh Ambani, all these top bigwigs, they are also basically relying on this. So any business decision, any relationship decision, also you can take on the basis of these awarenesses. The second point is expand spiritual growth by connecting to higher wisdom, spirit guides, and past life insights. These are things which, so once you are connected to your intuition, it's like the panorama opens up for you and everything. So it's something like you discuss with, like if I discuss with you, you will give me some answer for whatever thing which is bothering me. You will give me a solution, right? If I tell Neelu something that, Neelu, I'm getting bothered by this, can you please tell me? Now, if Neelu has an awareness or knowledge about that, or maybe she has tackled with that issue, she will give me her update. But if Neelu has no answer on that, so I will again be looking around for someone who has more awareness about it. Plus, if like Neelu will, her fears will also reflect in that answer which she gives me. So, for example, people come to me for solutions and answers. I tell them, Bharti rightly said, I tell them to focus on their intuitive awareness because their intuition will never misguide them. What I tell you also, maybe sometimes my fear will also be there reflecting in that. But your intuition will never give you a wrong guidance. So, this is very important. So, your higher wisdom, spirit guides, and past life insights can help you in your life. So nobody knows you better than anybody else, right? You know yourself better than anybody else can tell you. So start having the control, or not the control, I would say, start having more faith in yourself and start taking decisions on the basis of your intuition. Gain mental clarity, focus, and creative breakthroughs. Why mental clarity? Because we learn so much. My group, I have a group, which is a WhatsApp group. The topic of that will give you my answer in this. the heading of that group is learning, unlearning. So you need to unlearn what you have learned if that becomes a block in your life. Is everybody clear? So just let me know your thoughts on this. So the mental clarity comes because of maybe sometimes a lot of over education gives us blocks. So unlearn what you have learned to go forward in life. If you see that movie 2012, in that there was a monk which is shown in the last 10-15 minutes or 20-30 minutes of the movie, where this child monk is asking hundreds of questions, but the monk is not replying anything. He just gives him tea in a small cup of earthen pot, and he just fills it to the extent that the tea comes out and flows out on the thali below or the plate below. What he's telling the child is that first you need to clear your clutter before getting new knowledge or more awareness. So clear your clutter and gain more knowledge from that. I really love that scene. It is stuck into my head somewhere. So your beliefs need to be revisited wherever they are blocking your path. Unlock or sharpen your psychic abilities like clairvoyance and energy scanning. Importance. There are many importances here because they will give you your answers, which you keep running around. Energy scanning will tell you about various things, which I did mention about, like for example, I was going on a car to some place. I saw the car was exuding an aura which was pale in color. It was my car had a pale aura. So, and somewhere in my intuition, I was getting not to go today. So I avoided that trip today on that day because I would have faced something or the other. And that day I faced some issue, but on the road, just walking, I fell down from somewhere. So maybe that was my clarity which I got. So just open yourself to these, not with fear, but with awareness. With an open third eye, you can visualize your desires more effectively, making the law of attraction work in your favor. Now, how Aarti asked me, I said that we can open you up for 1 crore rupees. So first of all, are we thinking on those lines? Are we thinking of what we want in life? If I tell you to write down 5 goals, you will write down goals which you may not even identify with, because that is how we become completely. We start thinking of I should not be greedy, I should not be egotistic. All those things are required, no doubt about that. But so we have to be balanced in our outlook and approach. Yet we have to start flying enough that these people who are at high positions with a lot of money, everybody can have the same money because everybody has the same body, everybody has got the same skill sets, but only thing our mentalities, our beliefs need to be revisited so that we start thinking big. So we start with this class and then become Karodpati and do whatnots, right? So yeah. Why should you learn third eye activation? So achieve inner peace by reducing overthinking, fear, and anxiety. This is what I'm saying. The beliefs will be cleared. Overthinking, procrastination, fear, anxiety. What will happen? What will the world say? Okay, you will care about the world, but not to the extent that you will demotivate yourself, right? Take care of everybody, but at the same time, follow your intuition. Experience vivid lucid dreams, astral travel, and deep meditation. These are things which just make you connect to your inner self and make you aware of. So release the ego and everything else will turn out to be abundant for you. Turn your skills into a professional healing or coaching career and creating successful revenue stream. This is a possibility. You just need to measure up, or rather, think first of all it is possible and then move forward. Yeah. I channeled the third eye ascension course. Hence, learning from me basically ensures the purest and most effective way, because I also, keep giving you some upgrades or the other. And that is how it works, because the moment you start doing, it just starts showing in your energies, which Anjali ji also experienced. It's not me again, I am just a medium. But yes, MEPA helps you to develop these energies. And in fact, he wants Earth to achieve 5th dimension in record time, which is why I request all of you to have a look at it and try to increase light in your life so that Mother Earth, what she is facing, the darkness, can be released and we can live in 5D within the Mother Earth in the next 2-3 years, hopefully. And I am very hoping that this will happen soon. My students have overcome health challenges, career blocks, and relationship struggles with this method, many of them. I have a lot of people who had blocked their intuition, unlocked their innate abilities to try and transform their lives. Now, this happens because of a lot of belief. If you look at in the past, healing was not looked at very kindly. So if you look at that movie, which was part of that Pirate of the Caribbean, there was a particular, I don't remember which particular series, or rather which particular episode it was, but there was a lady who was doing geography. Now, geography in that life, in those times, used to be taken as black magic again. So unfortunately, healing, even a lot of healers basically in their past lives have faced challenges. So somewhere we have difficulties in connecting to we want to do healing, we want to do a lot of light work, but we have so many things in our mind which are blocking us. Another very important thing is that if you heal others, that negativity comes to you. This is another very major unnecessary fear which is created. So come here and just go all out to first heal yourself, your family, and then others. Special pink light protection, sacred space. If you remember, I did that sacred space before the class, before that process. So that settles your energies around you. Hands-on guidance and lifetime support is always there. You can reach out to me anything. Make intuition your powerful tool for decision-making and personal growth. As I said, this is your connection to the divine. And this is the connection which gives you your higher good. There are close to 5,000 plus people who have basically, I've been able to support them. Just being a medium, maybe we'll touch 10,000 soon. I don't know, hopefully. Just waiting for it to happen.
Sorry, it just skipped. Yeah, there we are.
So this is the agent. This is basically the part of the manual, course content highlights. Intuition is real. Just giving you some insight about intuition. What is extrasensory perception? There are 6 psychic senses. So we may even experience tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe during the next 2 calls. Lalitama chapter, giving you a small deco or just awareness about Lalitama. What is her role in this? Nadis and stellar gateway chakra. What is stellar gateway chakra? So we can see if tomorrow we can just help all of you to experience your stellar gateway chakra. More information later on this. Intuition test, which you have done in the morning. This is just a small test. There is the other test is actually larger. And in fact, there is one doctor student of mine. She had done this test before the course. And she got just 11 to 15% as the answer. And after 15 to 20 days, she reattempted that test. And here she got 80%. So within 3 weeks of just practicing, her intuition acceptance became from 11% to 85%. So that is the difference which it can do to your life also. Then MEPA healing energies, they as I said, they are 3D, sorry, they are blueprint healing process. So they heal as per your blueprint. So there is no karma attached to you. Then the 3 symbols, their use and functions will be a part of the process. Yeah. Yeah. Meeting your guide, as I mentioned, you will be meeting your guide during the class. And So that will be, the guide will be with you forever. Telepathy will also be shown. There is a process where you can do telepathy, and telepathy is very safe. Auras, the magical light. We will be discussing more on aura day after tomorrow in the second call. So auras is a very important, as I mentioned about the car, about that boy who, that lady also, that my student also found out about that boy. Those auras are very important. Even not only this, many more things which we will be discussing later. Commands are another very important aspect. Commands can really turn your life. A lot of people who face insomnia can also get immediate relief by reading that command. Intentions, intentions, what is intention generally, but yes, so this is more in discussion about how intention can help you to tune into your, the law of attraction, how it activates the law of attraction by merely thinking about it. Chakra awakening, basically how each chakra is connected to what gland and how your energies can improve by merely doing the chakra awakening process. And then the homework also. Yeah. Bonus, free revision of entire course, which means you can, once you do the course, you can come for the next class without any charges. So it will be complimentary. The next class will be complimentary. So you can avail of this offer. Bonus 2 is 6 months WhatsApp group support that the WhatsApp group, once you join, once you take a package, you will be given a WhatsApp group that will be on for 6 months. Then 6 practice sessions over 6 months. So every month there will be a practice session. Bonus 4 is 2 MP3s to shield and keep safe and balanced. So there is some MP3 for shielding as well as to keep safe and balanced, in the sense to ensure that habit energies don't become a part of you, because habit energies can be destructing. Then the free support with your clients for 3 months. So I'm in fact, there was 5 people mentioned here, but we said, okay, for 3 months, all clients, whichever you have any queries with your clients, you can reach out to me. I will help you with those. Then lifetime replays of the 3 summit calls, which will today and Thursday and Saturday will be available to you. The first batch of this live third eye practitioner course is for 12 hours, 5th and 6th April. The India time is 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. The EST time for USA is 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Accordingly, maybe Europe and other we can find out. The second batch, so first batch is 5th and 6th April. The second batch is 29th and 30th April, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. same time, ET, 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. This is the certificate. This is the digital certificate which you will be getting with your name. Imagine your name, visualize your name right now and just see how you feel first of all. This is exactly what I'm saying. The feeling is important for you to just feel that. The OG price is 1,355 and the 99,498 for package A, which is these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonuses. And the Mystic Lotus Summit price is 20 USD 314 22,999. You save 76% or 1,041 USD and 76,499 you save. And additional 10% savings for VIP members, which as you may have taken. 0 interest EMIs are also available. That's part of the what you have taken.
Yes, you just have to contact the team. Should that be a requirement for you?
So you can reach out to me during this weekend. The team will also be there. Whatever queries you have towards anything under the sun, anything towards the package, anything towards anything, as I said, under the sun, any other query, anything which is there as a doubt with you, don't keep the doubt with you, share it, and let's see if we can resolve it. With 99.9% we will.
It will. That's
So
your package B.
Yeah, package B, basically the master, third eye, ascension, attune, and teach. Everything in package A, which you have already gone through. Higher level training beyond practitioner level. So basically, we will also help you to attune others, and all guidance will be available. Become a certified teacher, attune others, and teach the third eye ascension course. Then 3 hours additional training will be given after completing the 30-day homework minimum. That is for you to attend the master's third eye ascension and heal yourself, family, friends, and clients professionally. Here, yeah, access to call replays for 3 months is the available thing, and 6 months of post training guidance and practice sessions. Comprehensive learning material, which is the PDF, will be provided, and all the processes will be shared with you. Practitioner and trainer certificate also will be provided.
Right. And just very quickly, Deepak, it's there in package A also, package B also. Access to call replays for 3 months also means that you can download it. You have access for 3 months. Make sure you download it and keep it, because after 3 months it will go. Okay?
Yeah.
Right.
So it is downloadable. So you can download from the Zoom link. It is downloadable up to 3 months. Why become a master? Impact more lives, guide others on their spiritual path and healing journey. You will become a I would say a team member, soul team member with me, where we are trying to achieve 5th dimension on Mother Earth ASAP. And let's see how fast that happens. Small investment, big rewards, earn back much more than you put in. This is a fact. In fact, there are many people who are just doing chakra healing and nadi healing, and just like one lady who's a homemaker. She's just started doing that, and she's become very popular in the society of hers. And in fact, in that whole locality, she has got. In fact, she had joined for some reason where she was trying to support her husband, and in fact, now she is earning more than her husband.
Fantastic.
Change of roles. So that is how you can change the tables, sort of, in a good way, surely.
In a good way, of course.
Turn passion into income. Start your own healing or coaching business and create a sustainable income stream. See, you have got here channeling also. Please understand that. You are also channeling. You will also be, as I said, you can make your own processes. So even you can channel your own energies. Why not? And it is today happening. A lot of my students are coming back saying that I'm getting this symbol, I'm getting that symbol, I'm getting this, I'm getting. In fact, today afternoon, a girl from Narayanpur, somewhere in Chhattisgarh, she called me saying that she got some vision today. And she was told that this is your, you have to proceed now forward, doing this, doing that, some intuition. And she was told, leave your work, listen to this, what we are telling you. And some. So like that, you get visuals, awareness, and this lady is a doctor. She's a MBBS doctor who got this message, but she quietly listened to it. And she was asking me. I said, "Beta, no worries. You just keep. You're going on the right path. Maybe some things which they have told you, do that, and you will get more awareness around that." So that is how it is. We live in a fabulous world. I would not say fantastic, because fantasy is not what this is. This is fabulous. So, turn passion into income, as I said. Receive 3 months of support. Trainer you learning for 3 months with your clients, making it easier, and start training others confidently. And let me, I'll be there to support you. Build a strong personal brand for yourself, of course. Establish yourself as a trusted. Everything in package A. Course content highlights is basically introduction, third eye ascension course, the origin and the objectives is basically given to you, the processes and symbols and how they work, grounding the process. So how you do grounding to others, like I do it for you, you can do the same thing to others. Block clearing process is also, so what I mentioned about RTG, about money, 1 crore, and so these are blocks which we carry. So that's a process in the. So block clearing process, then 3D to 5D ascension process. My whole objective is to get everybody on a 5D so we can go fast forward. Yeah. Then clearing of chakras and aura. So I like how I did in the process for you, in the sense when we were releasing that. So the same is also made known to the person, like as a trainer to you, so that you can do the healing of the people when they come to the class to you. Then the attunement process, which is done by Lalita Ma and even Lord Ganesha, because he is the remover of obstacles. So attunement process is also taught to you, or rather, how you can do the attunement. Then meeting the guide process is also taught to you, so that you can ensure that you can also help your students meet your guides, meet their guides. Channeling or meeting your higher self, this is what I was trying to tell you, that you can do channeling of your own processes. And believe me, my dream is that India should also have their own processes. We should have at least 1,000 processes, because that is what my intention is. Let's see where the masters take us. Yeah. Bonus one is free revision of entire course. Again, the same thing. So in the sense, it's a very powerful thing where you can just revisit, and whatever doubts you have, you can clarify otherwise, and otherwise also come here and just refeel those the energies. 6 months WhatsApp group support is always there. 6 practice sessions over 6 months is also there. 2 MP3s to keep shield and keep safe and balanced, so that you are worrying about how to move forward, not how to shield yourself. Once you do this, you just keep going. Then bonus, free support with your client for 3 months. This is what all the clients, it's not that 5 clients we had decided. Thanks to Mystic Lotus, we took this call. And lifetime replays of these 3 calls will be there for you. So here the batches will be as you, so batch 1 for the practitioners course is 5th and 6th April 2025, India 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Similar ET 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. The batch 2 is 29th and 30 April, India 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. ET. 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. India and 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. ET. That is for the practitioner. The trainer, if you see, there is the exact 1 month gap in this. So 4th May, we will have in India 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. or ETA 5:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. for batch 1. And batch 2 is 1st June to 2025, India 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 5:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. ET. So that is exactly 1 month after the course. This is the certificate. Just imagine your name on this and just feel how you feel. This is a feeling very important for you to actually tune into your frequencies and understand what you will be able to do. Once you visualize that, once you connect to that visual, you are done. You're sorted. And I'll see you on the other side, for sure. Here, the OG price is 1613 USD, and 1,18,501 is the original price with the package B bonus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the special price on Mystic Lotus special price is USD 410,29,999. It is a direct 74% US dollar 1,203 and 88,502 in savings. Additional 10 savings for VIP members, as you may have subscribed, and 0 interest EMI is available as per case-to-case basis. So package A, yeah, please. Yeah, please.
No, go ahead, Deepakk, go ahead.
So just a summing up, awaken your third eye and unlock your inner vision. Package A and package B, the recommended is definitely package B, because there you can immediately get into hyper zone and start flying. Third eye ascension 5D practitioners course, heal physical, emotional and hormonal imbalance. Special price US dollar 314, 22,999. Package B recommended. Third eye ascension 5D masters course, heal yourself and others and teach the third eye ascension course. Special price US dollar 410, 29,999. So take a call, imagine which certificate connected to your wealth, and take a call accordingly.
Fantastic. Amazing, fabulous offers Deepak, for everybody, people, for you to awaken your third eye and step into a life of clarity with Deepak Rai Singhani. And I just wanted to ask you, Deepak, I was just listening to everything, and with the masters, like you said, you are able to channel yourself also, and who knows what might come. I have a quick question. Be it somebody taking the practitioner course or the master's course, the whenever, because you keep downloading all the time, you're sitting there and things are happening, right? Like you said, your masters are crazy. Like you said, they're like continuously sending things to you, right? So with the third eye essential, like for example, from I think what 2.5 years back when we had first done third eye ascension on our summits, from then till now, I can see there's been a lot of um, additions to the course content, so to speak, and especially with the Lalita Ma chapter and the Stellar Gateway chapter. So when these upgrades happen, do your students, be it practitioners or be it masters, do they get access to these upgrades also for their own practices?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Superb.
Yes.
Especially the ones who are learning to teach, they would greatly benefit also from having this access from you, correct? So people, I just wanted to bring to your attention that when things are expanding, you're not going to be left behind because you came in one part of the cycle. You will also be able to receive and be a part of those upgrades. That is, of course, a future conversation between all of you who take this work on and Deepak, but it's definitely
not only that,
on the cards.
Yes. Thanks for sharing that, Neelu. Very important aspect. In fact, I have live cases where people who had done this course with me 4 years back, 5 years back, when it was a very different course altogether, they also have been able to take the benefit of this course. They are also, doing this Nadi clearing, chakra clearing, also teaching others. So that's a benefit which they also get. And definitely, for sure, maybe, those who have done are there with me, connected to me, definitely they'll get the first. It's something like, I don't know what the first refusal, but not refusal here. But so once you're in touch, you definitely become a part of the whole process.
Perfect. Because I was just, as you were talking, like I said, it just struck me. I said, it's been through so many upgrades already. So what happens when those upgrades happen? So had to bring it forward. And as always, Deepak, in your giving, in your generosity, the way you are, you do make sure that your students get their upgrades also, so that their capacity, capabilities, everything also keep growing with each step and process, right? So that's fantastic. And we are at a time, I know. However, I have no idea where time flew today. Honestly, I'm the process, just listening to all the examples, listening to Bharti, listening to Anjali, having Aarti come on and speak to you, and have sweet little Riddhi come in and say hello to all of us, and this very detailed understanding of exactly how you do the training, what the breakup is. Amazing, fantastic call, Deepak, and people, not the only call. Deepak is back on Thursday. With what else? With what else will you get to experience how to check aura? Will you be able to do telepathy? Will you get to know about Lalitama? Will you get to know about the stellar gateway chakra? Or will you just sit at home, not attend the call, and miss out on all this? The choice is in your hands. What does your gut tell you? Yes, I must be on the call. So you come on the call, there'll be lots happening. Deepak, we are, heading towards saying our final goodbyes. So anything you want to leave us with?
One thing is that what Neelu has rightly said is that the choice is always ours. And I believe that 100%, because I cannot say 110%, 100% I believe in it. Because always it is our choice. because our choices make us or break us, whichever way. So once we choose, and in case, let us say, we fear that we may make the wrong choice or something like that. A lot of fear comes. That fear comes from your past experiences, your even peer guidances. Like a lot of people guide you, they'll give you a lot of fear, but that fear is for your benefit, not to put you off. It is just to guide you so that you can take a balanced decision. But being overcautious is also not the way. Being overcautious will not give you the right solution. Otherwise, it's something like, you have got a BMW, but you are driving it at 10 kilometers per hour. It will not give you the kind of kick which you want in life, right? I'm not saying that you should overspeed, but with a BMW, you've got, a flashy car, but you're driving it at 10 kilometers per hour. So just start living life. Just start living life queen size, king size. That's the motto. Passionately live. Yeah. Yes, I will do it. Like
Absolutely.
Neelu knows. I'm sorry, I'm repeating again, but last year onwards, I decided that I'll start living life. I'll start traveling abroad, which last maybe 55 years I have not. I also told my age. Sorry.
And no, you know what? Things like these, when they slip out, whatever psychology classes teach us, but because people, excuse me, hello and good morning, because he looked the age that just slipped out of his mouth. You know what contributes to it? His fabulous abilities and skill sets that he has honed over time and is constantly here to teach you.
Right.
So, yes.
Thank
And you
Thank
have been living your life king size
Thank
for a while now, and it's always a joy and pleasure to see that. And I think, Prakash, I might have missed your question. So for Prakash and everybody else who might have joined the group late or the call late, there is a quiz. Please take it. Please respond on the group. Deepak will respond to you. Maybe not immediately after the call. He's a very kind, generous man, but we should give him a break to enjoy his dinner also after this call. He'll be back tomorrow, day after. He will respond to all your questions. So, and everybody else who's not taken the quiz, please take it. It's your first step and insight into yourself. And Deepak is guiding you there also on the group. So that is one thing. And once again, Deepak, thank you so much for today. We're going to see you next on a Thursday. That's the 20th of March, 6:30 p.m. India Standard Time. I've been told not to keep saying IST because apparently there is Ireland Standard Time also, which I did not know. That is also IST.
Iran.
6:30 p.m.
Someone told me Iran Standard Time also.
Oh, is it? Again, don't know. For me, IST has always been Indian Standard Time. So 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, Thursday, same place, same time for a lot more on Third Eye Ascension by the expert who has channeled this and is using it so beautifully and is bringing it to the forefront for us with these lovely offers to come back. Thank you, Deepak. Thank you so much.
Neelu, and thank you everybody for patiently listening to me. Thank you, Bharti and Anjali ji also for your support always. And as I said, we live as a family and let's prosper as a family also.
Fantastic. See you
prosperity
all
all around. Thank you.
Prosperity all around. See you everybody on